Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan, my pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there guys, my name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Ricky, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi everybody, my name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi everyone, my name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Amalar Divine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Dragara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded, the Atonement prison break. After a few months' break, we're back with Exalted. This arc of the story skips the timeline ahead roughly 6 to 8 months as the team used their downtime to train their minds, bodies, and looks. The premise of this little arc is that Ricky got arrested and sent to a realm prison to save his ally Manami, while the rest of the crew is contracted by their matriarch to go in and save their friend and do a major recruitment drive which introduces our fifth and final character, Ragara Tirali. The first 3 to 4 episodes are going to have a different audio quality than we normally produce as it was done in person, so please excuse the sounds of dogs tapping or yapping and other ambient noise. Hope you enjoy! So, we're recording, we're good to go. Tyler is not muted because I do not have one of those clickers from the Adam Sandler movie.
Yes. Finally, I broke away from Brendan muting me every session. We have to double, triple check to make sure he didn't mute me. Finally, I can play.
So, we are doing a pretty cool in-person thing, and we are going to be getting started here momentarily, which is going to be that... Well, I think it's been forever since I've actually recorded. Fuck. So, we begin with the knowledge that Ricky had been shipped off to the Atonement prison on the southern end of the Blessed Isle, in hopes of going there to find his good friend Manami, who was arrested a few weeks back for being an anathema.
Gotta go get my boy.
My question to you, Ricky, now that you're... there and everything. On the way there, did Ricky actually believe that Manami might have actually exalted and is an anathema?
I don't think that Ricky would have put too much thought into it.
Okay. So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Does not matter to Ricky that he might be shooting golden sunlight.
If I get there and I find out that that's true, we'll get to the killing then.
Okay. Yeah,
But as far right now, I'm assuming that I'm going to go get my boy. This can't be right. Gotta go help my friend.
Okay. And also, currently in the prison is our newest character, Michaela, who is playing Ragara Tirali?
Yes.
Great. Did it in one. Who was put in prison due to experimenting on anathema, and basically that entire line of your family got shipped off for being heretics?
Correct.
Not the gang activity.
Just not the gang activity.
God knows gangs can do basically whatever they want in this world.
Question for you. Was Tirali originally on the Blessed Isle, the home of the realm, or was she on one of the outer cities doing her thing?
I believe we decided she was kind of one of the outskirts.
Okay.
Doing her own thing.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so then you probably don't have as much, connection with, actual... I don't want to say actual realm politics, but, you're not in the thick of it on the Blessed Isle. It was just unfortunate that immaculate monk wandered through while you were dealing with stuff.
It was a very awkward situation.
Knowing that you all are there, I will hold off on you guys for a moment while that we swing the camera back over to Chiaroscuro, where Divine, Elian, and yes, Tyler, you are
Real quick.
Yes.
What happened to my horse?
What did happen to your horse?
I would have probably... Who is the name of that lady who you made a business contract with?
Regara Salon.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Solana, I think,
And
or one of them.
I'm bad with names. It's been so long. What's her?
Pull it up.
Her and her assistant. The one who I went to the thing with. I can't remember her name now.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, you don't remember either, right? It's not
No, I
me.
don't.
Yeah.
It's not on my.
It started with an M.
Cody, help us out here, bud.
I said it last night.
Anyway, well, it's not terribly important right now.
Mhm.
I would ask I would ask Regara to see if maybe she could put my horse for a couple days because I'm going to be out of town.
Okay.
Doing shit.
You're gonna have the horse put up for a bit.
we can park the horse in front of another restaurant to generate more business, more revenue by holding up traffic.
Well, yeah, because the Desert
You know.
Basilisk is closed with Manami not there.
I got your horse.
My horse is amazing. Don't mess with my horse.
I got
Don't lick it.
Don't lick it.
it. Made his reasons.
Also, the horse just disappears one day. Don't freak out.
Okay.
It's all good.
We swing the spotlight from figuring out about that horse back in the past back to
brother.
back to the local offices of the Gawaisatar clan, or the Gawaisatar family, which is on one of the top floors of the skyscrapers in Chiaroscuro. The three of you who are still in town have been summoned by matriarch Saro, and she is just kind of chilling out on she's just kind of chilling out, like, in her chair, like, at her desk, and has set up kind of, like, a couch for you all to come and sit on. Whenever that you guys come in, she is there waiting for you, has refreshments put out. You guys are basically, after everything you've done, you guys are basically like her lieutenants at this point. So, the three of you have been invited up to the office to speak with the matriarch, and she kind of looks to you all after shuffling some of her paperwork and goes, so, I have a request for you all, if you all don't mind. We're looking at recruiting heavily, and I need you to go and get someone for me. She's in prison currently, so I was hoping that maybe you all could fix that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, where's Ricky at? Like, the three of us, we can totally get in. He's who I was worried about. Like, we can infiltrate. No problem.
Don't worry. He's already there.
Oh, he's the breaking out part. Gotcha. So we get in, we get her, he breaks us out.
He may have already talked about this with me, but he's on there on a slightly different mission.
Cool. I was worried about him blowing our cover, getting infiltrating.
Oh, you're going to infiltrate. I was going to just...
That was going to be my question, is do we have documents to get in there, or are we just breaking in? You just blow a hole in
However that you all would like to go in.
Why not take the easiest route? Oh. Do you want them to know that we were there, or is it more covert?
So, like I mentioned, the person that I'd like broken out, we also need to take her entire crew with you too. Like I said, it's a big recruitment drive kind of thing.
Okay, so we're breaking like 20 people out. Cool.
Higher.
45 people out. Nice.
I've already commissioned a small fleet of boats to help.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
We're breaking the prison out of prison.
Are we just dismantling the prison?
Potentially. However that you all want to go about it. So how would you all like to go about this? We could always just have you all get arrested and then go in and deal with it from the inside, or maybe we could figure out some way to get one of you documents to go in. Everyone who works there appears to be some kind of immaculate monk, so...
Oh, I bet Ricky's having a wonderful time there, then.
I'm sure that he's punching many people.
So, not a big fan of, being on the police side, so, if one of y'all want, we forge all new hire documents. Been working on writing stuff.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Are we logistically going to break them out, go in and flap some papers down and say we're taking all these people with us for X, Y, and Z reason? Or are we actually going in, blowing a hole in the wall, or trying to smuggle them out? What exactly is the goal here, besides getting them out?
Well, my personal opinion, I would be very happy with the blowing the hole in the wall of this facility. It's not known for being exactly kind to any kind of prisoners. They deal with a lot of people who have heretical thoughts and don't fall in line with the realm.
How well would people know who I am?
In our local scene, dealing with, say, like the guild or the family, fairly well. The realm, these little crime organizations are, for now, essentially small cookies until we can take out the guild. The realm barely notices us.
So do we want them to know it was us? Do we want to make it as a statement breakout?
Ooh.
As a more covert breakout?
As an out-of-character reminder to you, because I forgot I had it, discreetly getting me to leave is going to be challenging because of the silver cat thing that I picked up.
Mm-hmm. If you all could go in and make as much of a scene as possible, I think that would be fantastic. The realm's currently in disarray. It'd be a nice fuck you to them.
Oh yeah, we'll stop by the inn and see if Salon's got any, fun toys we can borrow.
Ricky's there. Who else did you say what we were getting at?
Rugara Tarali, as well as her group of followers, which, from what my informants tell me, she calls Tarali's Tyrants.
How long have I been in prison? How long has Manami been in prison?
Manami's been in prison for... How long did you want to have been in prison? Because that's
long enough for me to go from strength 2 to strength 4.
Okay, so that's a couple months. You've been in prison for a couple months.
Have they just not know I was around? They just left?
Until this very moment, yeah.
Damn.
I imagine
you think you know somebody.
We were enjoying the quiet.
Yeah, I imagine it's more of, oh man, Ricky's not around. He must be off doing something stupid. Well,
dealing with ghosts.
We'll deal with it eventually.
Ghosts and shit.
You got ghosts in your blood.
I mean, okay.
You got ghosts in your blood. Feel cocaine about it.
In fairness, you are the one out of the four of them who does tend to disappear every now and again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like, if you or I wandered up, I don't think it'd be with me.
For that one time
I do have a whole ass horse that I can just ride across a continent with.
And I go off and do investigations.
You got ghosts in your blood.
It's a shame you don't have a water horse. You guys are going to go in.
I guess we're going in loud.
I'm making a statement.
Go in.
Oh god, too loud.
I'll never live it down.
Nope. What kind of fortifications do we have?
7.5 decibels.
Do we have a map of this place? A list of or a roster of who's not only imprisoned there, but who works there? What we're dealing with as far as the guards, if they are like us or worse.
She tells you about the warden who actually runs the whole thing, who is named...
He's a good one, too.
10,000 copper scales.
It's a Durgan.
It explains the name.
Copper.
She does not know anything about copper scales, outside of there are rumors that she is an anathema who runs the prison.
Ooh. Spicy.
By anathema, she means dragon.
Anathema can mean a lot of things, actually. It's not just...
I swear if she's an actual dragon, I'm done. Bye.
I'm going to you Dragon King. Anybody on the inside besides Ricky and,
Ricky and Minami. Not that we're keen to know about.
Could she just, start rattling off names and see if we recognize any of them, essentially? Could we roll to see if we recognize any of them if she doesn't anything?
So, the names that she lists off, Spirits and Smoke Method.
It's so weird because that's really close to a dodge charm.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There is Jaded Mike.
I'll get here someday.
There's a...
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
There's a group of 3 young men who are Roden Brakim, or Roden Brakim, Senhorn Gundar.
I'm not even gonna try. Sinhorn Gundam. Okay.
Gundar.
And Skog.
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 It's like Ska, but it's Skog.
Yeah.
Ska with
Ska.
G.
Like
No,
Skag.
it's Sko. It's Sko. It's SKOG.
Skeo. The Legend of Skeo.
There is also, very interestingly, I'm not sure, are any of you all martial art? Oh, you are. Have you ever heard of Kaiser Champion?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I make the assumption that I've heard of it because it's very similar to mine.
There's a sensei there who teaches it named Oliver Yuzu.
First, you gotta get a pigeon to land in Mike's cell, and then convince him he's got a ghost boulder. Mike Tyson Mystery Adventure.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's also some... And just to let you know, there's also some pirates from the west there that are awaiting... they're awaiting execution. There is...
Do you want us to speed up that execution or recruit them as well?
However you feel like doing it. There is 7 rainbows evasion.
Hold on. 7 rainbows?
Rainbows, yes. Because
Rainbows, okay.
Yes, because rainbows are dangerous.
I'm sure you said evasion.
I did.
That's not what I heard, though.
That's not what I heard.
Evasion.
7 rainbows evasion?
Yes, 7
Evasion.
rainbows
To evade.
evasion.
To be evaded. Evasion.
Glass, blood, and sky exercise.
Glass blood.
These guys sound like cute bros.
Sky.
This was the Exalted equivalent of Chad.
What kind of pirates are they? Do we know by chance?
They're out from the west.
Just from the west?
The heretical kind.
The revolutionary.
Most likely, if they've been captured, they're probably anathema of some variety.
Is this
Is
prison?
it just strictly anathema?
It is particularly for anathema and heretics of the Immaculate Order.
Or both.
I mean, I feel like if you're an anathema, you're heretical by existing.
Right, but you don't have to be an anathema to be a heretic.
You know Ricky's like,
All anathemas are heretics, not all heretics are anathemas.
And then also there's a young man from Lookshy who was sent there for problems. His name is Karal June. You immediately recognize that name as someone that you've screwed over.
Karal June?
Karal June, yes.
You're the only one we know from Lookshy.
Yep.
Don't look shy now.
He can probably stay there.
poor Geraldo.
I was literally particularly looking at you to see if I got any facial reaction.
He can probably stay there. Yeah. Nobody I know from Lookshy wants to
hang out with you?
Hang out with me anymore.
It's almost like you're a sack of shit.
Almost like I'm a sack of shit.
As far as the layout of the place, it's basically a large, massive structure on a lone island. There's only one port that's usable.
What are the chances we could get our hands on a map or a blueprint of it?
She could probably get you in a few days a basic blueprint, but nothing that's going to be like...
It's going to be like, here's the outline, here's here's the basic kind of rooms, and here's a door, and this. It's not
but it's not going to be like...
Patrol ships or anything like that.
Basically, I want something I can use my flawless study focus to get the specialty and the lore of the prison.
Yeah, she can produce
some
that
books,
in a few days.
Little things to go over. I just gotta study something relating to it for 6 hours.
Did she tell us the name of the prison? Because I know you...
If I've not said it aloud, the prison is called the Atonement.
You've talked to me about some stuff out of character. I'm trying to make sure I go over everything in character, too.
With you guys agreeing to help out. Anything that you guys need in the next couple of days are going to be set up, and then you guys are going to get, air quotes, arrested and sent there.
I got this.
Yeah?
Walk out in the open. Arrest me.
Go walk up to Tanos.
I could walk up to literally anyone in the guild and be like, all right, I'm here, just take me to jail.
Or we could have one person try and go in...
Atonement, though.
Yeah, the guild
doesn't make you a heretic.
The guild's not going to put you in atonement. You have to go and...
You're right.
You guys would probably go up to your local immaculate monks and, like, tell them how wrong that they are. And
your gods are silly.
Hey, the way you guys worship is stupid.
I think practicing heresy over here around the corner.
Or couldn't we just falsify documents for arrest and just go to jail?
That would be probably a little bit easier.
The least fun way.
I mean, go the way you want to go then.
We're going to hand wave how you guys get through
Take me to jail.
Take me to church.
No, jail.
The atonement is also a church.
Whether that you guys get false documents and go through the little bit of an easy way, or whether or not that Ferris goes up to the local immaculate monk and then looks at him and goes, "Hey, my husband to be's a solar and I still love him. Fuck you."
Give him one of these. Give him one of the old...
Give him one of the, this is some fucking heresy. Or look at them and just go, "Hey, I'm a lunar."
Those are the words you want to use? My husband to be is a solar?
I don't know. However you do it. You probably just looked at them and went, "Hey, I just ate someone's heart and I'm a shapeshifter. Take me to jail."
Aren't the Death Lords the best?
Hey, you know what I love?
Yosi?
I love Yosi.
Come on, anyway.
Hey, yo, monk, you want to gamble? Just pull out my dice.
Hopped up on demon blood. Fight me.
Just punch one of them in the face. I can't do that.
I would easily be able to do
Punching
that.
someone in the face doesn't make you a heretic either.
Before we get arrested, can we set up something with
escape plan?
Well, I was going to say our back alley weapon trafficking business to, get some equipment waiting for us stashed on the island. That way we don't have to keister fire wands.
Suitcase.
My hands are my weapon.
Yeah. Since you actually own the black market's weapon shop.
It's Resting Boar?
Resting Bear?
Bear? Yeah, Resting Bear.
Sleeping Bear
and something Bear in.
Oh, you guys are having so much fun without me having the notes pulled up, aren't you?
And it's the worst.
Wrestling
No,
bear.
I think our brains are trying to
It's
substitute in Restless Boar.
It's a sleeping bear.
I'm like 90% sure that it's Sleeping Bear in.
Yeah, me too.
So anyway, yes, you can absolutely get some stuff set up so that you guys can have weapons when it becomes appropriate for you guys to have weapons.
Excellent.
So, you're on the boat, you get taken there, and you guys can see similar sights of the same thing that Tarali and Ricky had seen a couple of months past, which is this island is a good deal off of the coast of either the realm or the mainland. Unless, of course, you're a water aspect and can swim for multiple days without getting tired or having to eat, you're probably not getting off this island without the assistance of a boat. Or magic. Or
don't believe me, just watch.
As this spire of a tower rises up into the sky, it is made of what can only be seen as the biggest accumulation of jade that you all have ever seen.
It's the Ox Dragon Inn.
Uh-oh.
And the Bountiful Bear.
Ah, okay. There is a huge accumulation of jade here, a magical material that is known for having multiple different kinds of magical properties. And who here speaks Old Realm?
Damn it, I speak low realm.
Only Fire Tongue.
I think that you actually speak Low Realm because you are a sorcerer.
Low Realm.
Oh,
wait, are you asking
I am a
Low Realm?
sorcerer.
No, not Low Realm. Old Realm.
I am a sorcerer.
Okay. Since you are a sorcerer, you can tell upon coming into the harbor when you're looking at everything, there are things on the jade that are like warding glyphs. Yeah. There's some bullshit in here.
So he knows this, but he's not going to have a way to tell us.
He's not going to have a way to tell you guys yet.
Yeah, I do want to make a note that while I've been in here, I've been concerned with three things. One, getting swole. 2. I am at a core a medicine man, so I've been helping people get hurt. And also, I'm a healer. Don't give me that.
Breaking
3,
legs, fixing legs.
Yeah, pretty much. And 3, I've been scoping this person out and knowing its visible security inside and out.
Okay.
Manami's not on your list of important things.
Yeah, for sure. He's the imperative, but I'm talking about underneath that.
Gotcha.
That's not
Until I can escape.
Manami's in there somewhere.
When the boat docks, you all are greeted with a foul stench as a dressed as best as you could, a stained prison guard's uniform comes kind of shambling out with knuckles dragging and a long face. Who here has anything in occult?
I've got
We got one.
I've got 2.
Is that a question for me?
I'm gonna just give it to you because you know what this is.
Yeah.
And you have how much?
2.
2?
And no.
If you guys want to roll, it's difficulty 3.
Occult and what?
Cult and int.
Cool, I got 5 of those.
What is it called? A blood ape or something like that?
I mean, those
Knuckle dragging?
probably are what they are.
Humanoid?
I mean, now that Britta can guess it. If you guys don't want to roll, you don't have to.
I'll do it just for the lulz,
If
but
Britta can fucking guess it based off the fucking description,
I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to ruin
Like, he's
shit.
like, oh, knuckle dragging. I'm like, oh, it's a blood
Look,
ape,
how many
isn't
times
it?
have I said something and been right about it, and you're just like, fuck you, Christina.
Let me have this, damn it.
Yeah, Britt knew it, so.
a blood ape is a demon of war, first circle demon that is basically bound and does simple tasks. Usually they're there to, just be muscle and, protect things. They're normally supposed to be dematerialized, but in this case, one of them has, in fact, materialized and is escorting the prisoners. It talks in a low guttural sound and kind of just motions for all of you all to come with it. Ricky, you know, because being the local occult master and everything, when you showed up, there are a lot more blood apes here than are physically present. Because again, they're
hanging out within the veil.
They hang out kind of dematerialized.
How many are we talking?
Hundreds.
I have a solution for that. I am the occult master after all.
They take you through the whole process of getting registered, getting assigned cells. It's a rather quick thing, and then they just kind of set you on a floor. Inside like I said, since it's like a tower that goes up, there are thousands of cells. And they're in this very square formation that is all around a center yard where that people congregate.
Yeah, the yard.
What so this place is more or less made for heretics and anathema. Do you think they'd have precautions for anathema? Do we notice anything?
Give me a wits and awareness roll, or perception and awareness.
Are there cellmates? Do we have cellmates? Does everyone have their own cell?
Everyone has their own cell.
So this is awareness?
You probably
Yes.
got toilet in yours.
Okay. I'm gonna test a thing out, see if I can use motes. That's a good thing to do. So, his awareness basically is precision observation method. And blow 2 motes.
Okay.
To have at least 1 automatic success.
Okay, you do that.
Work? That was test number 1, because if we can't spend mote, that's going to be an interesting story. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of good to know if we can or not, so I have 1 automatic success on this. Basically, just going to look around, if I doubt they're not putting anything on us, right?
Not really,
Okay.
no.
Trying to see if there's anything written on the walls, if there's any things affixed to the walls or the ceilings that look maybe magical in nature or just abnormal.
Okay.
So 4 plus my automatic success.
So 5 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. With 5 successes, you are able to determine that right here in the public cell block, essentially, things are not, There's nothing fancy here to stop you from doing anything. But there are, when you were moved through, there are implications of there being other cell blocks that are essentially like...
So it's like an anathema ward?
Yeah, essentially there's like an anathema ward. That there are probably some wards that might actually stop...
Higher security wings, solitary confinements, and all that. The whole, as they say...
Yeah.
General question while I'm thinking about it, because it'll be important for later. Does this prison have a system in place for if a prisoner gets injured?
Like a medical wing?
Yeah.
Yes. They're probably not going to give a shit if one of the anathema prisoners gets injured because they're literally...
They're literally dead and walking.
The anathema are literally just here until that they can get the proper tools to execute them. People like heretics and stuff, they think that they might be able to like re-educate you and things.
Oh yeah, do we want to come into as heretics or anathema?
Good question. Do you guys want it to be brought in as heretics or anathema?
Did we know what Ricky and Tyrali and... Well, I assume we know Manami got brought in as anathema.
Manami did get brought in as an anathema. Ricky and Tyrali were brought in as heretics.
Okay. Do we want to split it? Or do we want to have us all in the same spot?
I'll go as an anathema and then find you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll get out of there.
When a Divine is brought in, Divine is absolutely super shackled. The rest of them are kind of like... They're making a show of force to Elian and Ferris that, like, hey, if you don't fuck around here, you don't have to find out. But they are absolutely like dragging Divine in.
Hey, I charged like 50 talents for this at the Cordial Crane.
The Blood Apes do not give a shit. If you slow down, they will absolutely just deck you right in the back. You have leg shackles and arm shackles on. You can, and while that you have each shackle on, whenever that you regain motes, you regain 2 less motes.
Go.
So, like, while that you have the leg shackles on, it's 2 less, and while you have the hand shackles on, it's 2 less.
Oof.
So you only regain motes at a rate of 1 per hour currently.
So 2 less motes per shackle.
Basically, what they do is they would basically wait for people to try and rocket tag them, like as you do in fucking Exalted. Spend all your motes and then throw the shackles on them because then they can't spend anything. Right. They can't do anything to get out of it.
I'm just gonna sit there in my thumb shackles.
In your thumb shackles?
In my thumb shackles.
You get brought, like I said, to a different ward with where the anathema are kept, and it is essentially solitary confinement. They put you in and they they slam the door and they close it, and the only thing that you hear is the sounds of clothes falling as the Blood Apes dematerialize. But you can kind of hear, like in the back of your brain, you can kind of hear I don't want to say the gentle padding of them walking around dematerialized, but every now and again when you think that maybe everything has stopped, there is a hard stomp near your door.
Like a grunt right behind your ear.
That.
Oh god. All night long.
For,
like, is any of the sound coming from inside the cell, or is it staying outside the cell?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Okay.
The call's coming from inside the house.
They're doing a lot of this as kind of also a form of psychological torture.
Yeah.
So...
Alright, so, now...
So you've been split off from the group. So, the girls get brought to their separate cell. I'm sorry. I meant the girls as in the players.
Okay.
Elian and Ferris get brought to their separate cells.
The Sheathen and the Vaven.
The not divine.
There's layers of that joke.
Who wants to be set up in a cell next to Ricky, and who wants to be set up in a cell next to Michaela's character? Because you two are separated.
Want to roll off for this?
Oh man, who's got to deal with Ricky?
Rick goes to Michaela's character, that way she's forced to do the talking again.
So Highs gets to go with Tarali, and Lowe's has to go deal with Ricky.
I'm not the problem here.
What'd you get?
I had 10.
Oh, fuck. Fuck!
What did you get?
4.
Me and Elian don't get along very well.
We,
all the
exist
more reason
together.
to let this happen.
We exist in the same space, the
Okay,
same town.
so Elian gets led off to be in a cell near where Ricky is, while Ferris gets led off to passes a cell and then gets put in it. When she passes the cell with Tarali in it, what does everyone see? What does Regara Tarali look like?
Oh, I assume we got a description of
because you were gonna-
what Tarali looks like.
The only thing you gotta have is your unusual hide, which is like stone skin. Everything else is all
You thought it was
meat.
very marble-y looking.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you wanted to look at.
If you want her to be like a buff boss girl, like the fucking Amazon from Dragon's Crown, like just there you go, just abs.
She's got a 7.5 pack.
God damn it!
Perfectly average body.
Average in all things, just as intended.
So she is stockier build, shorter hair, like shoulder length.
Like the boss bitch bob.
Yeah, she's got the boss bob, like Toph from Avatar. She's got like the cute little bob. Dark colored hair, dark colored eyes, and very palish skin with marble-esque looking veins. You can't tell if she's just pale and veiny looking or something else is going on with her skin. Weird there.
Wait till you hear my description. Any particular clothing, or did I miss that?
So very light armor looking. It's kind of a padded chest piece, halter looking thing, no sleeves, so mobility, and some utility capri style pants, lots of pockets, maybe a chain.
Maybe a chain or two.
For aesthetic.
That's my power level.
Had they not, confiscated my aesthetics.
Gotcha.
Did they make us change into jailhouse clothing, and did they take Zeke?
Why would they?
Zeke is
Why would
hiding
they?
in
Why,
my
okay,
house.
why would they make clothes for you all? That sounds dumb. No, you get to come in whatever clothes you.
Obviously,
had,
I'm
and
sure
that was
they
it.
pat you down for weapons and shit.
They do
I
pat you
am
guys-
the weapon.
didn't
These hands
take
are
my
rated E
weapon.
for essence and everyone.
Essentially, everyone.
Yeah.
Put down your
Essentially
arms.
everyone.
I can't. They're attached.
Speaking of weapons, can I know we're in there, but can I have palmed my boomerang into elsewhere?
You have the charm to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a boomerang? When did you get a
Suitcase.
boomerang?
He literally just got a boomerang.
Bangarang.
A blam.
Ferris is a young-looking woman with short blonde hair and tan skin, like she spends a lot of time outside. Both her hair and her green have a slight green tint to them, but not like a sickly green. She's got bright green eyes and freckles. A few vines kind of grow within her hair, and there's a thin layer of dark brown bark that grows on her back and halfway down her arms. So if her clothes kind of shift, you'll see it. Very similar to how Aang's tattoos would be. She has a faint pine smell to her, and her clothes are kind of billowy and light, like a sheer shirt over top of a tank top, and she wears a reinforced jacket, so kind of help to hide things. Hair and pants and flats, easy to move around and kind of perform and stuff like that.
Very flower child.
Very innocent looking. Occasionally, if he ever does poke his head out, you'll see a ferret. He is the typical tan or beige and brown colored, but he's hiding right now.
So you are, as I said, in the cell next door to Tarali, who you had been given a description of prior to this, so that you know what she would look like.
Is it regular cells? It's not rooms and stuff?
Yeah, it's just regular
cell?
cells.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gross. I'm gonna kind of go over and I'm gonna, after they put me in my cell, kind of lean up against the bars that are closest to her cell.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are adjoining, and kind of slide down them. And once the guards have cleared, I'm gonna kind of start talking out loud, but quietly, enough so that she can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
But not looking at her, just kind of looking ahead. Just go, psst. Hey. Are you Tarali?
Who's asking?
Your rescue crew. Breakout crew? Breakout crew.
I wasn't aware I needed rescuing, but it's good to know.
Okay then.
She was not aware that she needed rescuing.
Ah, yeah.
To be unchained.
What are you talking about?
They did steal your chains.
Alright, it should just be like, alright guys, I'm tired of this. Let's go.
Time for the sunlight to start moving overhead.
I guess that's our
Alright, send them in.
I guess that's our sign that we can leave now. Our fun's over. Things got real.
Okay,
There are choppers and Exalted now.
Bring in the special forces.
Nothing to see here.
Just Jinx fired the bullet.
We were asked to come break you out.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Or come for you, I guess, since you don't seem to need breaking out.
I appreciate that, though.
You and your crew and a couple other people whose names I have currently forgot.
It's literally Ricky and Minami.
No, there was a long list of names that the person gave
Not
us.
important.
No, they're not broken out. They're just
Oh,
here.
okay, that's right.
It's all
Okay.
right.
Because I had asked.
I
if there
know
was,
I'm
like,
trash. You don't need to remind me.
Ricky's actually
No,
the lowest
I
on my
like
list of
Ricky.
breaking out.
Ferris likes Ricky.
Is it because you just don't like being around me, or because you know I could just walk out?
Both.
Yes, it's literally like this fucker can walk out of here. Why are we carrying him here or not?
So, if you are coming for my people too, did they prep you on how many friends I have, family, to say?
An exact number, no, but
Oh.
they did say that they were going to send a fleet.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Also,
That should cover it.
can we take a second and realize that our gang is growing 1,000 men stronger?
Yeah. There's a reason that she
gang's
wanted
all
that she
here.
wanted to recruit her.
Gang's all here.
On this island.
No, you don't have shit, what'd I name him? Chunk?
Big Mountain.
Not Big Mountain, the guy who's helping you with the heist. I can't remember their fucking names anymore, but the mortals that
what
were
was
helping.
his name that we kept calling
They probably
him?
shouldn't be in here. They wouldn't last in here.
We kept calling him, was it Beefcake or something?
It was
Yeah, it was Beefcake, yeah.
They're probably good that they're not here. They wouldn't do well here.
Chunk?
I don't know where that came from.
Anywho.
You guys have that moment to talk and inform Tirali about the plan. As we swing over to Elian being let into the cell next to Ricky's.
Do I pass by Ricky's cell or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
What's
describe-
Ricky doing in his cell?
Describe yourselves to each other so we know what you look like.
I've actually changed how I look a little bit because I got swole.
Good, because Michaela needs to know.
Yes. Okay, so Ricky is a little above average height man who, while before he was kind of wiry and like pipsqueakish, like Mighty Mouse energy.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting more like Bruce Lee build. Like he's kind of more muscular now, having some gains. He wears like a combination of like street punk aesthetic and like oddly ceremonial priest attire. Like he'll wear like flowing like red and brightly colored like style robes, but also like black jeans with a chain and like combat boots. His hair is like it's sort of a mohawk. The black hair on the sides like kind of like transitions to like a burnt ash color on the ends. And the middle is sort of like goes from that black to that charcoal color to like a dull orange red, kind of like a fire that just went out. He kind of smells like a campfire that like just stopped burning.
Mm-hmm.
There's always like some like soot for some reason like on his cheek or face. He kind of not like dirty, but like there's like someone who like is around ash or charcoal a lot. And yeah, he's just in there probably doing some curls.
You're doing a curl on like a pull-up bar or what, or
Yeah.
on like a bar, and the guard that's leading Elian in like looks over, and like you've seen this look on Blood Apes before of him going, "How did you get that in there?"
I imagine he just opens the door, go and gets one, nobody's looking to set it up.
Well, I imagine there's like a lip or something on
Okay.
the wall. I'm not. There's no
you
bar.
just walk
Okay.
down the
Finger
actual
pulling
curl-up bar.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like
Yeah,
tips of the fingers.
I'm gripping like a ledge, Doing pull-ups.
The blood ape is like looking at you and just like, you can tell that it's a little frightened of you.
Well, go ahead, keep walking, wise guy. Talk shit, get hit.
And then it deposits.
I could very easily just banish him to oblivion.
And then it deposits Elian into their cell.
So Elian is... Their skin's like a slight blue-green color, like a little bit more green tinted. They have bright blue cat eyes, like actual cat eyes, and dark hair that's usually like slicked back and pulled into like a braid or something, and it constantly looks like it's damp, not like dripping wet, but just damp. They're pretty plain dressed, nothing like ostentatious like Ricky. A nice shirt and pants, but loose so you can tell that they can move around easy. And they're, I don't want to say wiry, but you can tell they like work out a good bit and just kind of have this subtle, salty ocean aroma around them.
Does Ricky notice Elian coming in?
Oh yeah. He's not going to say anything until the blood ape leaves, though.
There's the distinct sound after the door locks of the clothes just kind of falling to the ground as the blood ape dematerializes. They hate being clothed.
You big bitch. Ricky's gonna like drop down to the ground and like lean up against the wall next. There's like a wall between the cells, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, either you're way shitty at your job than I remember you being, or you're here for something.
Take a wild guess.
Well, certainly not me. You don't give a shit.
You're on the list. You're not the highest priority, but you're on the list.
You probably don't care enough about Manami, or else you would have been here by now.
No, we care about Manami. That's one.
I don't know. Give me a hint. You know, I'm not good at word problems.
Apparently someone here by the name Tirali.
Oh. I'm sure I know who
By
that
this
is.
point, you know who that is.
Oh, you mean half the prison? That's Raleigh?
And the person who can get themselves out?
Yes.
The person who's taking a vacation here in the Atonement?
You mean like you?
Yeah, kind of.
You mean number 2?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, you just guessed everyone that we need to get out of here.
Why? Oh. Are you sure it's dangerous?
What's dangerous about
It's
it?
a lot of dudes.
Yes, that's why there's
That's
a
a big,
fleet coming.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of dudes. A lot of new faces. A lot of big waves.
Yes, well, the boss lady says we're going in loud. We're going to make a statement.
Oh, you know how I feel about making statements.
As Tyler just stares off into the sky and smiles.
You know what they say. Fuck the police.
Yes, well, you can get yourself out of here, so I don't know why you're still here.
I can, but I can't. I can't fucking swim.
Oh no, what a shame.
That's not my bag. You know what? Walk through a fire. Tell me how you feel, jackass.
Steamy.
Yeah, steamy.
Take a run across the pane in the glass like we did that one time. See how
You mean the field of gold?
Yeah, that one. You know, not Google words.
Yes.
Yes, that.
I'm aware
Words,
of this.
word problems, word
Yeah, you know,
equivalent.
words, bad things.
Yes, we're here for Nagara Tirali, Manami.
Are you all in this wing?
Well, you're here. I assume Tirali's
Who
here.
else here? First of all, who'd they send?
Just us three.
Why though?
4. Zeke counts.
What?
He is people.
Okay, so
Divine's in the anathema wing.
why he
Manami.
wouldn't make it in this wing? What the fuck is he doing in there?
He volunteered for it.
Well, and Manami's over there, so maybe.
That's why someone's over there.
Okay, well, good. I lack the forethought to do that because I'm stuck over here. But it's fine. Just biding my time.
You want to give us give me the rundown of everything here? You've been here long
So I want
enough?
to give Alien the rundown of everything here, Brendan.
If you want to, I will be happy to go over any kind of special stuff that you've learned.
Sure.
So,
This Alien is the one to tell about it.
yeah. So obviously, Ricky informs you about there being wards in the Jade. He's not sure exactly what that they do because he's never been into the anathema wing yet, so he doesn't know about the shackles or anything.
Okay.
He knows that the warden, the actual warden here, fucking hates him and has been doing his best to make his life miserable. He really focuses on Ricky a lot more than he probably should. There is also 2 other guys who are wardens here. There is one who is his second in command, who is a fairly high-ranking Immaculate Monk who only goes by his sobriquet of Fidelity and Castigation.
Damn it. Maybe next time.
Loyalty and Punishment. And the other one who is the local medical doctor who gives Ricky the absolute heebie-jeebies is Sinis Hanafusa.
I wonder if I even run into the medical doc often, because I can just fix myself most of the time, right?
Yeah, but whenever he's come around, he kind of he does that thing where it's like, oh, this is like being around a bunch of ghosts and shit.
You got ghosts in your blood. Spooky.
One of the other things that he gives you the rundown on is there's way more than he would like to admit. There's a few prisoners who are not what they seem. They are essentially plants to try to suss out a bunch of bullshit. If people are trying to
snitches. You know,
they have a bunch of snitches.
Fucking rats, alien.
The jail
rats
full of
everywhere.
secret shoppers.
Yeah, they're a bunch of secret shoppers.
God damn it.
It's true, though. Tell me it's not.
And the only one who that he has been able to determine is definitely a snitch is Skog.
Is there any particular inmate who's picked a fight with me or started shit? The whole present thing where you new blood. You either gonna be a bitch or you're gonna not be a bitch.
Unless, of course, that Michaela has picked a fight with you, the only other one that I see picking a fight with you would be Jaded Miyaki.
It's up to you.
Jaded has absolutely picked a fight with you. He's good with his fists.
Did I win, though?
You both probably got to a stalemate, or the prison guards broke it up before you could have an actual determined win.
He's pretty good. He's okay. Didn't beat me, of course, but he's okay. In a real fight, I beat the shit in. They took my stick.
It was a good stick.
I like that stick,
Do you know where they'd be keeping it?
It's somewhere close by, probably. I know where the fuck they put it.
I think that if you're attuned to it, you can actually sense it.
Yeah.
So
it's on the island somewhere.
That's not very descriptive. Well, I'm sure we'll find it.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. What are they gonna do? They literally do nothing with it.
And then finally, star wiping away from that scene, we're going to go into our Divine in the Anathema Wing with his shackles on, not enjoying it. And after a little bit, you can hear the sound of a man coughing up a lung, as I'm not going to cough directly into the microphone.
Right.
And you can hear him kind of screaming out, "Hey! New blood, what'd they get you in for?"
Oh, causing ruckus, being just existing, being the absolute worst.
Heresy.
The crime of being born and exalting.
Yeah, man, I get that. Me and my boss, we got captured here after trying to do a raid, and it just went tits up, man.
Does this voice sound familiar?
It does not.
Okay. Yeah? Which raid?
Boss thought it'd be fun to see if we could mess with Raxi.
I don't get it, but I feel like there's an inside.
Do you have anything you have something in a cult, right?
Yeah, I got 2 in a cult.
Cool. No, lore would be the better one, actually.
Got so much in lore.
Roll me an intelligence and lore. Difficulty...
Can I borrow 9 dice?
Yeah.
Short by 1. 2 7s and a 9. So yeah, I got 3.
You got 3?
Yeah.
So, what that I'll give you for 3 is you've heard of Raxi before. You don't have a whole lot of information on her, but you know her sobriquet of Queen of Fangs, and that she potentially lives in one of the oldest libraries in creation.
Oh,
and also she's known to eat children.
who
wouldn't?
Yeah.
You would know her sobriquet. You would know that she is rumored to eat children, and that she lives in a library, and that's it.
So, raid someone who's rumored to eat children.
Get the children back.
I mean, if you're not
That was obviously a mistake, but
Yeah, well, we got stuff from her.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the monks were on our ship when we got back.
Oh, of course. You know, the monks are gonna take up for the baby eater. Fucking monks. So, what'd you get? You get, good books?
Yeah, I got some good books. Haven't gotten a chance to read them. They're still on the ship. But, once me and the captain and the other one break out of here, we'll be good to go.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, it's first mate.
Oh, I thought it was just you and the captain. Yeah, I think, y'all might be, good to go, sooner than you think.
Yeah, you gonna help us out here?
Obviously.
Wow, I was just kidding. I didn't think you'd actually say that.
I mean, fuck this place. My buddy tells me that the Immaculate Monks are the worst. And so far, they have not proven me wrong. So fuck them and their house.
Alright, man. You seem, I don't want to say chill, but, if it's a chance to get out of here, why not?
Oh, point of question. I forgot to ask. Was there anybody that we were told not to let escape here? Just apparently.
No, you were not.
Okay, cool.
Because they don't have any information on exactly, what kind of anathema that some of them are. So, that's more of a, how do you feel about solars, lunars, and anything in between kind of thing.
It could be like a cool dude who just has some spicy powers, or it could be literally the Antichrist.
I mean, why not both for a solar?
That's true.
Do you have anything else, Cody?
So, part of the reason why I picked to be sent to the Anathema Wing.
Okay.
This is going to be a lore roll. The description I am about to give of why is going to be my stunt on it.
Okay.
While looking over the prison documents, Divine found out that the most recently vacated cell housed an anathema who had a fairly sizable cult, was arrested with them, obviously. The cult went to Jim Pop, he had to go to the Anathema Wing. But they were a very loyal cult that Shawshank Redemptioned into the Anathema Wing so they could send a single person in to hear the words of their Divine One. So there is a tunnel behind this cell that was recently vacated that can get a single person to and from Jim Pop.
Okay.
How many times do you watch Shawshank Redemption to cook up that bullshit, Cody?
I cooked it up after I decided to go to the Anathema Wing. It's like, oh shit, I'm here now. How do I get out?
So I will give you a 2-dot stunt for that. So 2 extra dice and an auto success. Are you going to spend any motes or anything on that? And the difficulty is going to be, that's really hyper specific. So I'm going to say it's going to be a difficulty 6.
Plus my specialty from the prison lore.
Your prison lore specialty?
Yeah, I used my careful insight.
Lets you get new specialties, right?
Yeah, my careful insight gathering study. No, that's not the one.
Well, once you split up a specialty.
Flawless study focus. If I study something for 6 hours, I just gain a specialty in that lore.
It's not as good as the solar lore specialty one, where it's just like, hey, did you just finish a game? Hey, take a specialty in whatever that you talked about this game.
It's always so stupid.
Yeah, I can't remember how deep that is on there, though.
I want to say it's pretty early in there.
I'm gonna spend 6 votes to add 3 successes, which then doubles 9s.
Personal or peripheral?
Peripheral.
Okay, so then you're gonna go into bonus.
Personal. The one
Personal,
that doesn't
okay.
flare me.
Okay. Need to ask.
I don't
yeah.
need-
Mine was on my peripheral, but I only used 2. So
This is how Cody Rocket tags.
Yeah. Oh wait, also adding 2 dice. I didn't add the 2 dice for the
auto
stun.
success too.
Yeah,
usually it's difficulty with
7. That is 6.
Okay. With that, you can absolutely have a way out. You're still shackled, but there is that little tunnel.
I've got a solution for that too.
Okay.
Well, we can get to it later.
Thank you all for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not give us a follow on Twitter for more updates as to when we'll be releasing episodes. You can also give us a like or review on your podcast app of choice. Just a few quick button clicks and you can help us defeat the dreaded algorithm boss. The theme song for this game was Main Theme by Alexander Nakarada, copyright 2019, used under a Creative Commons license. And hey, for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.